What's up, friends? Keith is Chosen here, back with another one. Hit that like button down below, subscribe. So let's just jump right into the video today. Today we're going to be talking about that assassination attempt on Trump's life. So I began to speak to the Lord, and there's a major point that's being proved to the enemy right now. And the point that's being made is that the hand of God is on Trump. And it's not just to the enemies that are in the nation of America, being big tech, big pharma, the leftists, but also to the nations of the world. They're seeing that, it was just a millimeter. If it was an angel that really caused Trump to move his head at that moment, and that bullet that hit his ear. Because if he wouldn't have moved his head at that moment, it would have blew his head off on live television. And that's what the enemy really wanted. So let's just say this. I believe personally that was an inside job, and it had to be. And I don't want anybody to get mad. I don't want this to try to cause a division amongst people. I don't want people to start blaming, this, that, and the third. But I'll say this. I believe that was an inside job sent from the higher up. And I'm going to use this as an example. Look at the pyramid. Okay? Look to the higher part of the pyramid. Okay? Those are the people that are pushing these buttons. I mean, how did that 20-year-old kid have a straight line shot at Donald Trump? Let's look at so. There was a major breach in security. He had a straight line from 130 yards or 150 yards out at the podium, directly at Trump. Then there's speculation that 30 minutes before he even shot and let any shots off at Trump, there were reports made to the police officers saying, there's a shooter, there's someone with a gun on the roof, climbing up to the roof. And not enough action was made, obviously, because Trump was still on stage and was still an open target to be fired at. But I also want to say this. Before the shots were made, there was a random guy walking behind the stage. I found that kind of coincidental, distracting some of the agents that were supposed to be watching Trump on the stage. Many people will be exposed behind this, I believe. Many people in the higher ups will be exposed behind this. Also, there is going to be another attempt on Trump's life. They're not done. Because you see, this is greater than what you think. There's an antichrist spirit that's rising up in this world right now that's trying to speed the plan of the enemy. But there's still souls that need to be saved in this moment. There's still people that need to come into the kingdom. So the Lord is going to use, I believe, the nation of America in another great move to push back this move, the Antichrist. And I believe that, Trump is going to play a big portion of this. Now, I'm not saying that he's the salvation of a nation, or our salvation of America. But like I said before in prior videos, that God does use men. And when you have the leader of that nation under God, that brings a blessing upon a nation. Just like when you have a nation that's under a false God, it brings a curse upon a nation. And that's what we've seen these past 4 years, We've seen a lot of stuff going downhill with America. So I want to just say this, one of the things that the Lord's going to tell me to do is to pray for the safety of Trump, because there is going to be another attempt on his life. I don't know if it's going to be, maybe they may try to poison him, possibly. They may try to shoot him again. I don't know. But I will say this, is keep Trump in your prayers, because we are living in a time where, corruption's at a very high, it's at the highest levels. And we need to be mindful. And the Bible says the prayer of the righteous man availeth much, and it makes tremendous power available. So as we pray, God hears our prayers. That was the power of prayer that saved Trump's life that day. But I just want to throw a couple clips on here so you guys could watch as well. So be blessed, friends. I love you. Like I was saying, that's just what I think, that, that was probably an inside job. But that's just what I'm speculating. Because how does one of the most protected men in America, the ex-president, a 20-year-old, just graduated a year and a half ago, have a free shot at the president? Not only one shot, but like 8 shots he let off. Not only that, friends, I want to add this before I go into the video clips, is that the left and the Democrats, they've been pushing this false narrative that, you know, the Iran is behind these attacks. Like I was just saying, friends, this is bigger than Iran. This is bigger than that. This is big tech, big pharma. This is corruption inside of a nation. And I wouldn't be surprised if, because Biden not stepping down, he wouldn't be the next target. Here goes some video clips. Be blessed, friends, in Jesus' name.
Can confirm local police officers were warned about a suspicious person at Trump's Butler, Pennsylvania rally.
This is getting worse and worse. And a source says a local officer alerted state police of a suspicious man 30 minutes before the assassination attempt. They took pictures.
Unacceptable. Jonathan Siri joins us live from Butler, Pennsylvania, with what he knows about the investigation. Jonathan, 30 minutes?
Yeah, 30 minutes before this, according to a law enforcement source telling Fox News Digital that this local law enforcement officer, 30 minutes before the shooting, went to state police with a photo of this suspicious individual, and that there was some conversation between law enforcement over whether this was a rangefinder that he was carrying or just a pair of binoculars. Another law enforcement source telling Fox News that there was a lot of police traffic during the rally, indicating that officers were searching for a suspicious individual after getting tips from just everyday citizens at the rally. In fact, those citizens' initial sightings of an individual, a suspicious individual on the roof of that building outside the rally, were captured on cell phone video. Watch.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there. Right there, see him? He's laying down. See him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
Officer, people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people. Criminals. We have criminals.
He's on the roof.
That building just outside the Secret Service perimeter was used as a staging area for one of the local counter-sniper teams, according to a federal law enforcement source that was familiar with the security plans. Two federal sources confirm reports that a local officer actually climbed up the roof and spotted the gunman, who then pointed the weapon at him, prompting the officer to drop back down.
Stunning new video tonight showing the moment Donald Trump's would-be assassin climbed onto the roof of that building just 2 minutes before he opened fire.
Yeah, look. There he is.
You can hear bystanders desperately trying to alert police. Authorities now using